Study with me session. Okay, I will be studying biochemistry, steroids, hormones. Okay, so let's get started. In this session, I was reading the endocrine system. The endocrine or ductless gland, they secrete physiologically active substances called hormones directly into the bloodstream. Characteristics: secretory products of endocrine glands release directly into circulation in small amounts in response to a specific stimulus and produce response on the target cells. Interact via receptors. Generally, there are 2000 to 1 lakh small receptor molecules per target cell. Pituitary hormones: anterior lobe TSH, ACTH, GH, FSH, LH, prolactin and beta lipotropin. Intermediate lobe alpha and beta MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. Posterior lobe ADH and oxytocin. What are the tropic hormones? In general, anterior pituitary hormones are all tropic hormones as they stimulate the growth secretion of other endocrine glands. What is a portal system? It is a specialized region of the circulation consisting of two sets of capillaries directly connected by a set of large blood vessels. Examples: kidney, GIT and brain. What is ghrelin? A polypeptide synthesized in the stomach and hypothalamus. It has marked GH stimulatory activity. Main actions of ADH: in physiological doses via V2 vasopressin receptors, increases permeability of DCT and CT mainly to water via aquaporin 2, increases water reabsorption up to 12%, decreases urine volume with increased osmolality. In high or pharmacological doses via BA1 receptors, peripheral vasoconstriction, increases BP, therefore also called vasopressin. What happens if prolactin secretion increases? Hyperprolactinemia, decrease FSH and LH. In women, infertility and amenorrhea, lactational amenorrhea, which is used as natural contraceptive. In men, decreased libido, decreased spermatogenesis and impotence. Actions of prolactin: during pregnancy, prolactin along with estrogen and progesterone, mammary duct differentiation, increased lobules of alveoli. Immediately following pregnancy, prolactin with GH and T4 increases milk secretion. During postpartum lactation and ovulation and amenorrhea. Give features of prolactin or lactogenic or galactopoietic hormone. Normal serum level in adults: male 6 to 25 nanogram per ml, female 6 to 50 nanogram per ml. Control of secretion: increased secretion via prolactin releasing factor PRF during sleep, exercise and stress. Pregnancy level begin to increase by 8th week, peak level of 50 to 600 nanogram per ml at term. Nursing and breast stimulation level increases to 250 nanogram per ml. Decreased secretion mediated via prolactin inhibitory factor PIF. Dopamine is main PIF. Name growth promoting hormones. What is the role in physiology of growth? Growth promoting hormones you can learn by GITA, Gita. Growth hormone, insulin, thyroxine and androgens. What is diabetes insipidus? Give its causes and features. Definition: a disorder of salt and water metabolism marked by heavy urination and intense thirst. Causes: decreased ADH secretion, central and neurogenic DI or decreased renal response to ADH, nephrogenic. Features: decreased water reabsorption by CT, polyuria, increased dilute urine up to a volume of 3 to 20 liters per day, thirst, polydipsia, increased water intake. Major actions of oxytocin: stimulates smooth muscle cells lining the duct of mammary glands, milk ejection from lactating breast, stimulates the release of lactogenic and galactopoietic factors from anterior pituitary, stimulates contraction of smooth muscles of myometrium, induction of labor. facilitates transport of sperm to uterus by uterine contraction. In high doses, blood vessels relaxation, decreased BP. In males, at the time of ejaculation, increased contraction of smooth muscles of vas deferens facilitates transport of sperms towards urethra. Play an important role in social behavior, love, intimacy, mother-child bonding, feeling of sexual pleasure, thus called love hormone. Drinking alcohol causes frequent and abundant urination. Why? By decreasing ADH secretion. What is milk let down reflex or milk ejection reflex? Infants sucking at breast, positive tactile receptors in areolar region of breast, positive sensory pathway, paraventricular nucleus in hypothalamus, increased oxytocin release, milk release following a latent period of 30 to 60 seconds. Name the thyroid hormones: thyroxine T4, triiodothyronine T3, and calcitonin. Give functions of thyroid cells: collection of iodine from blood and transport it to the colloid for hormone synthesis, synthesizes thyroglobulin, removes thyroid hormone from thyroglobulin. Triiodothyronine T3, total plasma level is 0.15 μg per dl, 50 times smaller than T4. Secretion into plasma in small amounts, 4 μg per day. Distribution: T3 penetrates tissue fluids and cell readily, therefore it is an intracellular hormone. Protein binding 99.8%. Free plasma levels more in the body, 0.3 nanogram per deciliter, 0.2%. This is 4 times more free, therefore comparatively less stable in the body. Duration of action much shorter but more rapid onset of actions on tissues, as free level is more, therefore more potent and more active than T4. Now thyroxine T4, total plasma level is 3 to 8 μg per dl. Distribution into plasma in large amounts, 80 μg per day. Distribution: it is an extracellular hormone and acts as a prohormone. Protein binding 99.95% to 99.98%. Free plasma level less, 2 nanogram per deciliter, 0.05%, therefore more stable. Duration of action longer, but onset of action on tissues is slow. Give characteristics features of thyroid stimulating hormone TSH or thyrotropin. Secreted by anterior pituitary, mainly degraded in the kidneys and liver. Normal plasma level is 2.3 ml per U per ml, range 0.225 ml U per ml. Mechanism of action via thyroid receptors. Positive adenyl cyclase through GS in thyroid cell membrane, increase intracellular CAMP. Effects on thyroid gland: increase iodide ion trapping mechanism, increase synthesis of T3 and T4, increase release of stored T3 and T4, increase thyroglobulin synthesis into the colloid, produces hyperplasia and hypertrophy of thyroid gland, therefore increase TSH secretion, goiter, that is enlargement of thyroid gland, increased blood flow of thyroid gland. TSH not only stimulates the secretion of stored thyroid hormones from follicular colloid, but it also promotes synthesis of fresh thyroid hormones. Control of secretion by hypothalamus through secretion of thyrotropin releasing hormone TRH. Feedback control: decreases in free T3 and T4 by a negative feedback mechanism. Positive TSH secretion: increase in free T3 or T4 from anterior pituitary. Opposite happens when free T3 or T4 increases. Because of marked inverse relationship between plasma free T3 and T4 levels and plasma TSH